With Stillwater complete and now behind us, we're now ready to move into Hardin's Pass, and from there access the second part of the continent, and also look for Qintarra. But Hardin's Pass is, well, not fun. It's full of a few nasties. It's a pass. Of course it's going to be populated with stuff. Also didn't realise we leveled. Yay. Attacked by random wolves. Nice. Great start. Okay. So I think next up for now will be a hand cannon, maybe? No, I'm gonna put it in Skeleton Key. Right, now I'm gonna do everyone else. Why, what the heck am I gonna do with you? Pick a one, because it's already maxed out. Just give him willpower, I guess. Jaina? Jaina. Yeah, I'll give you melee. And probably max out your dodge next. Brilliant. Okay, you're maxed on that. Fantastic. Dog is a master at melee, which is interesting. Magnus. Yeah, keeping you the same, but might be worth getting you over the 50 threshold, if anything. Already maxed on that one. Give him a willpower increase. Volunga. I say strength, just for now. Oh, Chucker. I forgot about Chucker. I think willpower. My goodness, he's got a few levels. I didn't realize. Yeah, willpower. I think we just double it all in willpower, really? Can't we? Or we just double in hit points? Let's give him just a fuck ton of hit points. Alright then. So the pass is as treacherous as treacherous as you think. Also ice, also polar bears, which I actually do feel a little bit bad about killing. Shit, man, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, man. Oh shit, I fell on my ass. Nothing. There's ice everywhere, and of course you're gonna fall on your ass. A lot. A shiver bit? I've never seen them before. Must have been just here. Wow. I had absolutely no idea. $62. Wow. That's all. Oh god. Hello. What have we got now? Yetis. God. We're just exterminating various bits of wildlife now, aren't we? Oh, get up. Don't slip it on your ass. I could crit there. It's worth doing because the XP is quite nice here. Ooh, hello. Never found a body here before. It's dead, obviously. Contains an unidentified axe, a necklace. We could check out the axe. Some boots.
How can I help?
Magnus, can you hold... Actually, no. Barbarity. Can you hold on to these? Jaina. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff, but we need to get you to make some more. So these can make some more interesting things later on. I'll take the axe, because that looks interesting. I've never seen this before. It's probably something I can't use, but hey-ho, I can. If it's better than anything else, I can give it the chucker. I'm sure he'll make good use of it. More bears. A sure beast. Now I know I'm medium encumbered. No, I keep slipping. Oh my god. I know I keep slipping on my ass. Okay, wait. A Yeti. A Phrygian? Nice name. I fall on my ass again, yeah. %142% chance to hit. I don't think I can miss anymore. Can I? No, I don't think so. I probably can. I probably still get a critical miss and hit an ally, then potentially kill them. Which would be interesting later on, I assure you. Okay. More polar bears, which I actually do feel a bit bad for about murdering, but still. We're level 10.
An impressive attack!
Oh, nice. Being bad, guys. Help me, please. Okay, yeah, we've been there. There's probably some other secrets in the past I've not actually found yet. Curious to see them eventually. Hopefully we'll find them, but I'll probably have a sweep for here at some point. And slip on my ass yet again. Oh, now who fell on his ass over there? Bollinger. Oh, good. He's okay. They went to go help him. Bollinger, did I hear a lot of... Did I hear some clicks in your weapon? Oh, don't tell me he's out of ammo. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, shit. Oh, on my ass again. Probably squeeze another level out at this rate. Before we even get to Qintarra. Hey, nice. Good stuff. Now. No, we need about 19 for another point in that. Okay. Eye gear. Let's go for the hand cannon next. Oh, fuck. On my ass yet again. Oh god, gorilla. I'm sorry, it's a bit concerning when you see a silverback Yeti coming at me. I think we're about through the pass now, thankfully. 10 minutes later. Yeah, we're through. We're out. Thank goodness. That was Not as painful as I remember it, but still pretty painful. So now that we've been through the pass, we can actually travel back and forth as much as we want. But we don't need to do any of that. But for now, I'm hoping... I think there's some things we can find on the way. Let's see what we can find on the way to Qintarra, as we get hopelessly lost in the forest of my own design. I was expecting to find something at least, but nope, just Qintarra. Here we are. Let's wait until morning. Let's be polite. Hello, Mr. Elf Villager. Greetings, Outlander. Welcome to the Elven City of Qintarra. Greetings to you. I won't say this again, human. You're welcome to walk the Tree City, but if you cause any trouble here, you'll be punished to the full extent of Elven law. The guard hands moved to the hilt of his sword. Your kind has taken much from us already. You may pass. Good day. And here we are, we're in the trees. We'll probably do a full video with Qintarra probably next time, but for now, I just want to speak to the leader here. There's a lot of dialogue, but thankfully it's voice, so you don't have to listen to me try and dissect it. Smack over here is a person, an elf noble. Let's have a chat with her.
Hello. How can I help you?
I'm sorry, I don't believe we met.
No, you're correct. We've never met.
The elven woman looks at you evenly. Her skin is light, almost translucent, with hair dark crimson, almost black. She is beautiful, but very severe. Okay. What's your name, madam?
My name is very old and very long. Perhaps it would be best if you simply called me Raven.
Oh, God, that just screams edge. Interesting. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly. How can I help you?
Well, I have a request more than a few questions. I'd like to speak to the Silver Lady.
The Silver Lady? Oh, you mean my mother. That's quite a request, and one not so easily granted.
Believe me, Raven, she's going to want to speak with me.
And believe me when I tell you that no one sees my mother until I see it as necessary. She may be our queen, but I oversee the daily matters here in Qintarra.
I see. How can I convince you of the urgency of my quest?
You'll have your chance. Forgive me if I seem a little abrupt, but I've many things on my mind today and there's much to be done. Once I've taken care of some of the more pressing matters, I'll talk with you about your needs.
Perhaps I could be of service.
It's possible. You are human, and one of our problems does concern humans. No offense, but your race is a mystery to me.
None taken. What seems to be the problem?
There is a group of humans camped about a day's journey from here. We know not what they want, but where humans go, trouble usually follows.
That's rude, but okay. What would you like me to do?
The place they are camped at is called Falcon's Egg, and it is considered a holy place for the elves of Qintarra. We would like you to find out why the humans are there and remove them.
I'll do it. A few questions about this.
Of course. What would you like to know?
Falcon's Egg, which is a terrible, just a weird name. What sort of place is it?
Falcon's Egg, as I told you, is elven holy ground. Many years ago there was an elven queen, and her name was Falcon. She was out hunting one day and with her bow shot a stag. When she had caught up with it, it was lying next to a pool of water, slowly bleeding from a wound in its side.
Raven's voice is melodic. Her hands gesture, creating the scene. Like a melody sort of thing, I'm guessing?
The stag spoke to her, and
What?
within it were the spirits of the elves who had become the soul of the stag.
Oh.
And with her arrow she had pierced both it and them. And they were both sad and afraid, as the stag's life was their own, and when it died, so would they.
What did the falcon do?
She could do nothing. She sat with the stag's head in her arms, sang its stories, and washed its wound with her tears.
Ouch.
And the ache in her heart grew as the old elven voices faded. Grew so much that when they finally passed, she passed with them.
That's tragic and silly at the same time. I know these stories aren't meant to make much sense, but still... A stag's head in her arms. Okay, fine. Sagat stories. Okay, nice. Washed its wound with tears. Aren't tears, like, a tiny bit salty? Putting salty tears into a wound? That's gonna bloody hurt. It sounds more sadistic than anything else. That's a sad story. A few more questions.
Of course. What would you like to know?
These humans, how should they be removed?
It doesn't matter to me how you remove them, but you must understand this. Under no circumstances are you to shed blood on that ground. The spirits there exact their price, and you do not want to pay it. Do you understand? Do not raise your hand against another.
All clear. Have you more questions about this business?
Of course. What would you like to know?
How do I get to Falcon's Acre?
It's not far from here. I'll mark your map with the location.
Thanks. I'll be back when the job's done. It's an easy little quest. I think we can do it now. We've got some time. It's more of convincing them to leave. You can just kill them. I'm pretty sure you can still talk to the Silver Lady, but Raven will definitely not be happy with what you did. Can't always be helped, I guess. Qintarra does have a few interesting things tied to it, I will say. But we'll cover that in the next video. For now, let's just do Falcon's Acre and talk to the Silver Lady if we've got time. I also need to try and remember on how to do this peacefully. And then I get attacked by kites. Oh look, there's another one. Great, that's just wonderful. Right, Falcon's Acre. Let's leave until morning. If I remember correctly, we do need a very decent amount of persuasion to be able to do it. I'm not sure if we have enough. Want me to find out, I guess. Oh, yeah, don't worry. The gorillas and various things won't attack you. I want to talk with the surveyor. And hope I do not get this wrong. I'm just working for Mr. Beach. Ah, here we are. Mr. Beach? Mr. Bench. What do you need help with? Hello, sir. And who are you? I'm William Bench, outdoorsman and naturalist, and the head of this here bunch. This bunch you see here. And who might you be? I'm Kent Harding. A pleasure. May I speak with you? Certainly. What are you doing here? I'm a surveyor, and this is my team. We're employed by the Torringsdale Logging Company, and the random gorilla there is freaking me out. We have a contract to map out the surrounding lands, which were recently purchased by Torringsdale, and report the usability of its resources. Fairly standard job, really. We may have a problem here, Mr. Bench. Oh, really? What might that be? Unfortunately, you're not supposed to be here. I see no problem here, stranger. In fact, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. This here is private property, and you're trespassing. He motions to a few of his cronies who eye you suspiciously. Just don't mind me with my heavily armored guards. Yeah, fine. I think I'll be able to persuade you otherwise. Really? Listen, friend, I'm here to do a job. William Bench is a man of his word, and Torringsdale expects a report on his desk in a week. I don't think there's much else you're going to be able to say that'll dissuade me from doing what I'm here to do. You might think differently if you knew who I represent. Who you represent? I see. Let me guess. You're one of the blokes from Wextail Lumber, right? Wait, I see you all now. You're here to tell me you have legal rights to this land. You're half correct. I'm not here from Wextail Lumber. Oh? Who then? Gilbert Bates. I represent Gilbert Bates. Bates? The man is taken aback. Bates? What interest would Gilbert Bates have in logging? The man supplies the engines for our clear cutters. He's thinking of getting into the logging business. Mr. Bates? In the logging business? But he owns so much already. Why would someone with such an obvious monopoly in his field of expertise want to take over logging as well? He sees an opportunity. Are you going to question him? No. No, of course not. I'm not saying I'm questioning Mr. Bates' judgment. No, sir. But what exactly are you doing here? I mean, the land is owned by Torringsdale. Well, Mr. Bates is contesting that in court as we speak. In court? I have legal documents here stating the validity of Torringsdale's claim. How could Mr. Bates contest this? Do you really think that legality is a concern of Mr. Bates? No, I see your point. What exactly are you proposing? I still have a job to do, but I'm not the one to make the wrong sort of enemies. Maybe Mr. Bates is looking to do business here? And perhaps I can put in a good word for you. I recommend you disappear, Mr. Bench. Disappear? Are you threatening me? I have representation in the unions. Now I know that Mr. Bates is powerful, but even he can't run this factories without workers. One bad word from me and his business grinds to a halt. What do you say to that? Why don't I put you a good word with Bates? He winks. That, my friend, would be very much appreciated. I think our little party here might have fallen into some difficulties. You know, hazards of the trade, perhaps a violent storm. And since we lost all our provisions, you'd have to go back early. Very nice, William. Thank you, Kent Harding. I was always a good storyteller. And you make sure to pass on my name to Mr. Bates. He'll be in need of surveyors as well. Oh, really? I'll say that you can always rely on Mr. Bates. Mr. Bench. Let me try that again. I screwed up completely. I'll say that you can always rely on Mr. Bench. Right. We'll get packed up right away and leave. I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. Which you never will, because screw that. Our job here is finished. Back to Qintarra. With Falcon 8 finally cleared of the surveyors, peacefully, I might add, thanks to a good bit of persuasion, and a bit of lying about who we represent. I mean, we kinda do, but not really in that capacity. But whatever. Semantics.
Hello again. It's so very good to see you.
Let's turn this in. Hello, Raven. Do you have a moment to speak?
Certainly. How can I help you?
I removed the humans from Falcon's 8.
Thank you very much. Your help in the matter is much appreciated. Now, what was it you needed to speak to my mother about?
It was a very long story. Let me try again. It's a long story, Raven. Tell it to her.
A dark tale full of pain. And it would seem that the blame lies with us, the elves.
There are elves involved. Do you know the name Min-Gorad?
I do not, and none of the elves who live here bear it. But it bothers me very much, pulls darkly at my heart and mind. There is another possibility, one I'd rather not think of.
What, Raven? Do you know where I might find Min-Gorad?
No. You need to speak with my mother of these things. She will know what to do.
Alright. Where might I find her?
She's just beyond the large door behind me. But be warned. My mother is a magical being of great power. Her spirit swims in the flow, and sometimes she is more of that world than this one. What she sees is not always what we see, so her answers might seem strange to you. Ask what you wish to know, and listen. When you're through speaking with her, come and find me.
I will, Raven. Thank you for your help. Alright, let's have a chat. And she just kind of floats ominously along the floor.
Hello.
Lovely. Along the floor? On the floor. Greetings to you, Silver Lady. I thank you for this audience.
I know you've come far, and I've expected you for a long time now.
What do you mean?
I've seen you approaching from both east and west, Traveler. And you bring them with you, all of them. They've no choice but to follow.
Well, they do have a choice. I don't pay them, but they stay alive and they get some nice stuff out of it, so... I don't understand.
I know. We speak different languages, you and I. The things I see, wrapped in the past and the present, and shrouded in the veils of magic. I cannot translate my visions into your own. You must listen, Traveler. Listen and learn to see.
Learn to see. Okay, well, alright then. I will try, Silver Lady.
What is it you seek, traveler?
Do you know if I'm the living one?
The living one? Oh, traveler, why would you think I would know of such a thing?
It's a prophecy. I assume you can see what is to come.
It's an interesting thing about prophecies, traveler. They're no
She's not
clearer
floating
to one
anymore,
such
have you
as
noticed?
myself, living both in and out of the stream, than they are to you, walking the shore. The flow swirls around them until they are ready. And in the end, really, is it going to matter who someone pointed a finger at?
That would be comforting if people weren't trying to kill me.
These people can only see what follows in your wake, traveler. Pass your hand through the flame and it flickers. If you've tired of the mantle, then shed it. Disappear. Otherwise, don't be surprised at what people do.
You've a point there. And the Black Mountain Clan?
Yes, I can see them. But the ravens are circling, and the storm rages but subsides. And yet there is lightning, and then shadow, and then the storm howls again, tearing. I can't even look at it.
That makes no sense to me.
Wait. Oh, look. They've taken in a small child with machine dreams, and hands of hinged metal, and a heart in which coal burns brightly.
That's Gilbert Bates. But that was in the past.
I don't know of what you speak, traveler. Please, listen. Try to hear with my ears.
Okay, but they're attached to you. How am I going to wear them myself? Alright.
I see a flame atop a hill, burning so brightly. And below, a field of wheat around a pool of water. And the flame spitting fire and consuming the wheat and the lake, and losing itself as well.
Okay, that's an interesting one. A flame... I don't know. Is there anything else? The clan. Do you see anything else?
It's dark here. So dark. And the flame is here too. But this flame burns black onyx and cold. And shadow is its child. Are they here as well? I can't see that far.
What else?
A plane of mirrored glass. A sky of white. A lone figure. Wait. Which is the reflection? I'm unsure.
Okay. A sky of white. You're speaking a riddle, Silver Lady.
That is all I see, traveler. The riddle is created by you. Do you have anything else you'd
That's
like
like
to ask?
that's like a shit way of saying it's your fault. You don't understand it. You and your small brain, when I'm clearly the big brain lady here. Mingorad, what can you tell me about that name?
Mingorad. An old name, traveler. Oh, a man is screaming and carves a key with his fingers, and the birds have plucked his eyes out.
Oh,
And the wolf watches, motionless, his paw in the air.
so it's an old name. A man screaming. He carves a key. I'm guessing into the floor with his finger or something. Oh, he would, yeah. And the birds have plucked his eyes out. And the wolf watches motionally, its paw in the air. So he's a Nazi wolf watching a guy get his eyes pulled out while he draws a finger with a key, or draws a key with his fingers. Right. Is it Mingorad? Is he dead? What does the wolf mean?
A tear in the curtain, and only darkness beyond.
Right.
A ragged wound, mended with a ring of blasted stone.
Okay. What else do you see? What else? What else do you see in Mingorad?
A hand that sees, but is blinded. A man draped in truth, wearing a mask.
A hand that sees. Isn't that like the Malokian hand? Could be related to that? Is blinded. You've lost me, please.
And they hide. The
Oh.
lost children, they hide. A grey mist, even to me. But there,
Huh.
he runs, dropping veined and painted leaves. And the flock comes, talons outstretched, and wings of fire, and he is consumed. But the leaves...
You know, I realize what that painted leaves means now. I think I understand what that means. Dropping vein and painted leaves. Yeah, I understand what that means now. What?
Run quickly, traveler. Find what was left behind. In the place of smoke and water, he is there. He is there.
Who? Mingarad?
I see no more. The stream is again calm. Was there anything else?
Was there anything else you want to see in my clear fever dream? Yeah. No, but I understand almost none of what you said.
I know that, traveler. But I also know that clarity is often the child of time. Your answers lie both in front and behind. Make sure not to overlook one for the other.
What? Characteristically cryptic, dear lady.
I go now, traveler. We will meet again, though I'm not sure on which side. No matter. Farewell.
What a strange lady. Regardless, that is what we are here for. Information. But I believe Raven could probably decipher most of the interesting dialogue that her mother just came out with. Regardless, that's it for now. Next episode, we'll be looking into Qintarra itself, and probably exploring the land. There's plenty to do here, in this part of the continent. We also need to head back to Torrent at some point, as well, as events have progressed there a bit. Yeah, plenty to do. I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles!